Who would have thought I'd be drinking brandy by myself in Dalat in Vietnam?
Yo, what's up everybody? Today I woke up in Dalat, a city in the mountains in Vietnam. And it's actually pretty cold out here. I had to find my coat. I arrived yesterday and straight away I could feel it's different. I mean, it's always different when you go to a new place, but I don't know, it's something I wouldn't expect from Vietnam. It's really chill and the atmosphere is very, I don't know, unique, romantic even. Of course, honking and the traffic is still here because we are in Vietnam. So I'm gonna spend a few days here and see what this place is all about. Where's the food?
Seems like a pretty decent breakfast. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, thank you. Come on. No wonder why they have 5.0 rating on Google. This is really, really tasty, man. And I love beef. And an egg is here. Come on, man.
Wait.
Le magnifique.
They are here. The flesh is weak. I need time.
Breakfast, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. That was banging.
And motion. The time has come. The flesh demands mistake. Wasted light. Thought becomes form. Undulating in rage, the avalanche thunders. Zest is zest.
Coffee and cigarettes.
We must harness the sword.
That's all you need in Dalat.
The flesh melts.
There's nothing better than cigarettes.
Another iteration.
They make me feel like I was in a movie or something, you know? Why do they make it so freaking cool, huh? When I'm in the cinema and the actors are smoking and the movie is good and they look cool when they're smoking, first thing I think about when I leave the cinema is where are the cigarettes? And I don't even smoke. So as I was walking down the street, I saw this little, I thought it was a cocktail bar, but it turned out to be a wine bar. I don't really drink wine. They only had brandy. One shot of brandy? Can't do any harm. Place is called Le Retour. Who would have thought I'd be drinking brandy by myself in a place called Le Retour in Dalat, city in the mountains in Vietnam. Very interesting city. It reminds me of this city in Poland. Well, I spent 10 years over there, so called Krakow. Dalat reminds me of Krakow a lot.
Is this your dog? Oh! Can I have one of those and one of those? Come on.
So they sell these sausages everywhere. Look at all this chili seasoning on that sausage.
And that cheese. And that's something sweet. I don't know what that is.
So good, goddammit, this cheese is fucking good. I'm gonna go for one more sausage and one more cheese, fuck that.
Wait. They are here. The flesh is weak.
Man, it's good. It's really good. Have you tried it?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat, bro. I eat that shit all the time, man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Almost a duck, you know? A duck's embryo. Balut. Balut.
The time has come.
Almost a duck. The chili with the salt and vinegar makes it taste really, really good. You see that hair?
Wreathed in light.
You know, you can say what you want, but this is really, really tasty. And it seems to be like a very good source of protein. Yeah, that was really good. A little duck in the egg.
I am very lucky to be here this time of the year because trees in Dalat turn pink right now. Check this out. One thing I've been enjoying doing in Dalat over the last few days is going to thrift shops. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dalat night market.
Wake. They are here. The flesh is weak. I need time.
Well, today is Monday or I don't know, maybe Tuesday? I've been drinking so much coffee and smoking so many cigarettes that I forgot what day of the week is today.
Yo, what's happening?
Shalom. The flesh demands.
So as you see, very, very quiet tonight. And this is how it looks like on a Saturday.
Undulating in rage, the avalanche thunders. Zest nears. Zest is all. But one. We must harness the swarm. The flesh melts. We become one. Another failure. Another iteration.
Now check this out. Dalat has got its own Eiffel Tower. I thought I was in Paris for a few seconds. But yo, I got used to honking, like for real. If I go back to London and someone honks, I may not even react. You know, it can be quiet sometimes. The temptation was too strong. What is this?
What is this? What is it?
$10. Okay, 10. You see that? She didn't even ask if I wanted or not.
Wait.
She just handled me
They
straight
are here.
and showed me how much it cost.
I
had no
time.
choice. That lady gave me this. If you're watching this,
Shall
like
bury
I said,
them.
you give me no choice.
Urged motion. The
wish you were
time
great
has
black.
come. The flesh demands.
To be or not to be?
Wreathed in light.
That is the question. And that's it for the city of Dalat. I didn't know what to expect coming here, but I gotta tell you, this city surprised me in the best way. It's very romantic, kind of mysterious, cinematic, sometimes a little bit chaotic, as you see, but always very beautiful. I've met amazing people, had some really interesting long conversations, a few fun night outs. People love to party in Dalat, I'll tell you that. Walking around or chilling in a nice, cool cafes and just taking it all in. Thank you, Dalat, for all the memories. Unfortunately, I was sick for a part of the trip and I didn't get to see everything I wanted. I missed out on all the surrounding beauty of the nature. There are some really cool spots around Dalat. It's also a part of traveling. You can never really experience a place perfectly. You can only experience it honestly and in your way. And I hope you guys liked my experience. Anyway, if you're still watching this, until now, you're either crazy or you gotta click subscribe. I'm on to the next chapter. I'll see you guys later. Ladies and gentlemen, somehow I found myself on the bus from Hanoi to Ha Giang Loop. 4 days, 3 nights, up in the mountains, on the motorbike. Everyone who's been traveling through Vietnam either done it or heard about it. So excited. Let's see what's gonna happen. I just can't put down the camera.
So this is how you travel in Vietnam. Check this out.
Wait! They are here.
The flesh is weak. I need time.
AKA a sleeper bus. I've taken a sleeper bus before, but the bag was like half the size of this one here. I could fit my entire family. Look at that. It's a king-size bad sleeper bus.
Here comes!
The flesh demands.
Foulborn mistake!
Breathe delight. Flesh becomes form.
Undulating in rage, the avalanche
I like waking up with a view like this. It makes you want to get out and live. The world is beautiful. And guess who woke me up? This guy. Go for breakfast, go for lunch, go for dinner, and sometimes for supper. It's too much fun.
Iteration.
Just met my easy rider. We're about to hit the road. Let's see what happens. Yo, this guy's a good driver. I tell you that.
Power. Okay. I will make for you now. Power, find power.
So this is like a cigarette?
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me this is tobacco?
Yeah. Of course.
Tastes like weed. Okay, so this is how you smoke cigarettes on tour. You smoke this.
In Vietnam, on the north, we never smoke the cigarette. We just smoke the tobacco.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. I trust this guy.
Wait! They are here.
The flesh is weak. I need time.
Pathetic! I come.
We make stops every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and the view at every stop is incredible.
Flesh demands. Great delight must become form. Undulating in rage, the avalanche thunders. Zest nears. Zest is all. But why?
Xin chào.
We must harness the storm.
How you guys doing? High five, buddy. High five.
Another iteration.
One thing that I have been struggling with during the Hijunk Loop is I just can't put down the camera.
Wake. They are here.
The flesh is weak. I need time.
Pathetic. I shall.
And another one.
Thoughts and motion.
The time has come. Frost shall overwhelm. Fracture. I will preserve this one.
Great delight thus becomes form.
Undulating in rage, the avalanche thunders.
Zest nears.
Zest is all.
But one.
We must harness the storm.
They just farm, they cook,
The flesh.
they sell, they buy simple things.
Iteration.
Chicken, rice. Then they eat, reproduce, sleep, wake up. I mean, I don't know what else is going on here. It's really fascinating to see people still living like this in 2026.
Wouldn't be trip to the mountains if we didn't reach at least one top. Look, if these kids could get up there, that means I can. I used to be a little bit afraid of driving a car before I started my driving lessons a long time ago. And then something clicked when I saw this grandma who was like 80 years old driving a car. And I thought to myself, if she can do it, I can do it. Xin chào.
My Vasi and Masai. Nice to meet you guys.
Daily cigarettes, but I gotta stop smoking. Daily coffees, I gotta stop drinking coffee. What the hell do you do in these cool places? And they were asking me for money. And I was like, here? That's unbelievable. But I kind of thought, they climbed all the way up. I'm gonna give him something. And then my guy, Long, who's the organizer of this whole thing, shared a very interesting perspective. I was ready to give them money, right? I was taking it out of my pocket when Long stepped in and said, no, don't do this. I'm like, oh, it's just kids. Look, they're all the way up here on the top of the mountain. And he says, no, don't give it to them, because you're gonna make them lazy for the future. I don't know, I found it interesting.
Undulating in rage, the avalanche thunders. Zest nears. Zest is all.
But one.
We must harness the swarm.
The flesh melts.
Become another failure.
Another iteration.
But you know what I love? That they give you ginger tea always.
Yes.
You love ginger tea in Vietnam.
Ginger tea, Vietnam.
I love ginger tea as well. It's good for your health, you know?
Hey. I told you, if I have a choice, I will live in Hoi An. They have a small house.
Booty Sim.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of fit he was wearing. He had swag. That's what I would say. They would sleep here and heat up the house here in this stove. Yo, check this bath. Check out this bath. It's a rock.
The house?
Yeah.
Early 19.
Early 20th century.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wake! They are here.
The flesh is weak. I need time.
Pathetic! I shall bury them!
Thought and motion. The time has come. The flesh demands.
Foulborn mistake.
Wreathed in light. Thought becomes form.
Undulating in rage, the avalanche thunders.
Zest nears.
Zest is all.
But why?
We must harness the swarm!
The flesh melts.
Another failure!
Another iteration.
No, I wait for you. I'll be on my video. I have a little bit, but I need more. This is a special happy water. So, this is a special happy water. I can't sit like this for more than 30 minutes. Like when I stood up, go to the bathroom, everything hurt. Check this out. Check the way they sit. Everyone is sitting with a straight back. I found a wall and I'm like leaning against the wall, yo. One more, holy water. Show respect by a handshake. What's your name? I am Tuan. Tuan is a good guy. We drank a few shots together. I think I'm like 30 and I also had a little bit of that speckle. The new guy, amazing, hardworking, who just welcomed me for no reason. I'm a friend of Long, who's a friend of the... It doesn't stop. 25. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the hangover is not so heavy today. I don't know why, because I had like 50 shots, which is crazy. Anyway, this is the last stop of this journey, this little waterfall here. It's super cool, people are jumping. I could, but nobody told me to bring my shorts. That would make me feel so good right now. I loved it here. Hajang is amazing. No cap. These guys, amazing drivers. What's up, fellas? How we doing today? Hello. Oh my lord. What a trip. What an adventure. What a place. What a place. I want to see it in summer.
While 24 hours is not enough to experience Hanoi, a city with over 1,000 years of history, legendary street food, and non-stop energy, it is enough time to see sunrise over the lake and watch a late-night train flying past your cafe table as you're having a drink. Honestly, Hanoi completely won me over, and it's one of my favorite cities I've ever visited. Full transparency, we spent about a day and a half in the city, but in this video I'm showing you how you can spend one full day in Hanoi. Let's jump in. We started our adventure by walking over to Note Coffee, also known as the Note Cafe. This place opened in the late 2010s and it quickly became a hit because of one simple idea, letting people leave notes on the wall from all over the world. This is such a cool spot. Even if you don't want to leave a note, you can just sit and read all of the notes along the walls. There's like 4 stories here. Plus, it's just a pretty cool spot to have a drink and look out over the view as well. Josh from Three Mainlands Vietnam is awesome. I'm gonna put mine right there. I'm sure it'll be there for a day or two before it gets covered. Making memories, love one another, and trust me, buy Bitcoin.
Egg coffee.
First attempt at egg coffee.
Like slightly sweet. I think there's sweet condensed milk in there. And then the egg just makes it like really creamy. I like it.
It's like protein coffee.
It's like yeah, I think it's already trending in the States.
Everybody's happy here because you can color and you can stick things on walls. What could be better? This spot became popular because of social media, but the coffee was great and it's just a cool place to hang out with great views of the lake. We got here right when they opened at 8 a.m. and as you can see there's nobody here, basically just us. They said that at 10 o'clock on though, it'll be super busy, tons of people going up and down the stairs, hard to find even a spot. So if you want to do this and you want to have a relaxing time, come in the morning. Shout out to Jack's out and about there on YouTube, father and son travelers just like me and Pops. Check them out, I guess. From here we set out to explore Ho Hoan Kim, which is the lake that's right next to the Note Cafe. This is a cool spot in the old quarter and it was right near our hotel. I definitely recommend staying down in this area as you can just walk to so many different fun attractions. So the Note Cafe is right over here and we're walking around the lake heading into this temple. We spent some more time here later, but in this part of the day we just walked over to see the historic temple. In order to walk across the bridge to the temple, you do have to pay for a ticket, which was only a few dollars US when I was there. The temple was originally built in the mid-1700s and then was renovated in the late 1800s. What I found the most interesting about the temple was its connection to the legend of the Golden Turtle. According to the legend, King Lê Loi received a magical sword from the turtle and he was able to use it to win the war over the Ming invaders and gain independence for Vietnam. And then after the war was over, he returned the sword to the giant turtle in the middle of the lake. which led to the lake's name, which is translated the Lake of the Restored Sword. Inside of the temple, you can see remnants of the Sword Lake turtle, which is a rare turtle that lived in this lake. These two specimens are actual turtles from the lake, one that died in the 60s and one that died in 2016. After exploring the temple and learning more about the legend, we made our way across the bridge. Alright, now I'm saying goodbye to the kids and I'm heading out on a food tour before we meet up in 2 hours. You guys know me, food is one of my favorite things to experience while traveling, and so I researched a bunch of different tours, and the one that came the most recommended was called Curious About Vietnam, Miss Yummy Face's Food Tour. So I booked a private tour and I set out for 2 hours to just explore and taste some of the local delicacies. I was set up with a guide named Emma who was fantastic and walked me through all the different dishes.
Inside there's some wood ear mushroom and minced pork and topped with a very crispy shallot. You can see here.
And this is just round 1. I don't know how many we're gonna do. That's a lot of food. I'm not even going to try to explain all these dishes or where we ate, because the benefit of a food tour is just going with someone knowledgeable who can order in the language, tell you what to do, and introduce you to some of the best foods. Cheers. Wow, that egg just takes up another notch. That was already good, and the egg even makes it that much better. We are starting so strong for round 1.
Check it out, I am not built for Vietnam. I can't even put my legs underneath the table here. I like it though, I like the style, this is cool.
That was such a cool experience. It was like a steamed rice pancake that we had with a little bit of meat in, the dipping sauce. Definitely not something I've tried before in Vietnam, so I was excited about that.
So in the old quarter, each street will specialize in one product or one dish, and this street is beef steak street.
So after walking for about 5 minutes, we made it to our next stop for beef steak. One of the coolest parts about this one is that we got to sit there and watch them prepare the entire dish for us. It was a pate and then a beef steak, and then they added an egg at the end and just cooked the entire thing together over an open flame. This dish came out steaming, and basically what she told me to do was to grab the bread, break it off, and then just start dipping it and scooping all the different ingredients onto it, concluding with a cucumber and some chili sauce if you're feeling daring. I don't even know, that might be better than the first place we went to. So many interesting flavors, especially with the egg and then the crunch of the cucumber on top and the pate.
Don't forget the fries too.
Oh, and some American French fries. It is impossible to film audio here, there's just too much honking. Leaving the amazing beef steaks behind, we went to my favorite stop of the tour.
We're sitting in the family's living room, and they specialize in baking caramel. They've been making it since 1995.
So I was like, this is so funny, there's no table. She said, this is our table, so there you go. Oh, okay. This is such a cool experience. This is the reason to go on a tour like this. You'll never go to a place like this by yourself. You can't speak the language. You have to go with someone who knows. But to have an experience sitting on these little chairs, eating caramel that's been made for 30 years. Cheers. Look at that. And it's not overly sweet like the kind that I have in the United States. It's much more about the flavor than it is about the sweetness side. It's very good. Heading on from there, we walked a little bit down the street and then we tried some young rice that you could find at a lot of the different shops, and that's actually used to give out at weddings in Vietnam. Okay, so this is like what they would carry for a wedding, and then they would give these out to the guests, these types of packaging. So that's kind of like the traditional wedding cake. That is so cool. While these tours normally go to 6 or 8 spots, I booked a private tour just because I was going to have to cut it a little bit short due to the amount of time we had in Hanoi. So from here, we just made our way up to one of the famous markets she wanted to show me for our last stop. And let me tell you, this market was wild. They had everything from candy and spices to turtles on display that you could purchase. Making our way through the market, we found this small food stall that could only seat about 6 people and had something called che. This is a sweet dessert soup that they make in Vietnam, and you can take all of these different options and combine them however you want in order to make your soup. I don't even know what was inside of mine, but I had a great time hanging out with everybody while I was waiting. Hey! This is a real experience. experience right here. Incredible. Such unique flavors in every single bite. Not something I would have ever tried without going on a food tour.
Ending the tour, we said goodbye to our new friends at the stall and then made the walk back to where it started.
Thanks to Emma, that was incredible. If you guys want to go, you can scan this QR code right here or search for Miss Yummy Face.
And thank you so much for joining us. Let's come here to Hanoi. We'll take you to beautiful places and good food, of course.
You guys, huge highlight for my time in Vietnam. I will leave a link in the description. Now we're heading on.
As I head on this motorbike to our next spot, it's a great time to talk to you about this week's sponsor, Element. Element is my go-to electrolyte drink mix, with each packet containing 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. There's no sugar, no junk, no artificial anything. It's designed to help with real hydration, especially if you're sweating, traveling, hiking, or doing anything active. I took them through my entire month traveling in Asia, and Amy and I used them often, especially on the different crazy adventures we did. I'm also a huge fan of their sparkling drinks, and I use the new pineapple. Right now they are reservation for this famous restaurant. Known as Tom V, this is one of the most affordable one-star Michelin restaurants in the world. And the only way I could find to get reservations was to reach out to them via their Facebook page 2 weeks in advance. I was overwhelmed by the menu with so many great options, and the photos made it easy to order. But I just asked the waiter to bring out some of their most popular dishes for us to try. This restaurant focuses on traditional northern Vietnamese home cooking, and they told me that the space is actually designed to reflect old Hanoi homes, specifically those from the 70s to 80s. I wish I could tell you all the different things that we got, but I'm honestly not even sure. These egg roll type things though were one of our favorites, especially with the dipping sauce they had. And we just basically threw everything down in the middle and shared it communally, with Amy and I eating most of it and the kids not really eating a lot. The whole meal ended up being around $40 US, which is pretty impressive for a 1 Michelin star restaurant.
That was delicious. Really cool Zen vibe inside, and the food was awesome.
If you ever wondered whether we were perfect travelers, we took our kids to a Michelin restaurant where no one ate anything, and now we're at KFC. We're just like you.
As long as they're fed.
All jokes aside, our kids are good eaters, but when you're in Asia for almost a month, it's nice to have a little taste of home every once in a while.
Amy and Sunny are heading back to the hotel, and Jack is going exploring with me for a little bit. You excited, buddy?
Yeah!
Me too.
The next 4 recommendations are all things that you can add to your day, but you're not going to be able to do all of these in 24 hours. As I said, we were here for a few days on and off, and that's why we could do everything. First up was the Imperial Citadel of Thang Long. This is one of the most important historical sites in Vietnam, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its cultural and historical significance. After paying for a ticket, you can walk into the property and you can go to the museum, which talks a lot about how they were able to uncover a lot of the hidden artifacts here. Wood block containing the capital relocation decree in 1010. The history here dates back over 1,000 years, with archaeological excavations still uncovering different things like foundations. What's crazy is that the capital was officially established here in 1010, meaning this area that's now Hanoi has over 1,000 years of recorded history. They still allow you to climb to the top of the structure, and once you get up there, you can get some great views out over the property itself.
It's like this back area is all under construction right now. This is pretty cool to see though, and to know how old it is. And that shows the parts that they're still unearthing down there. There's not really that much to see here, but this is still a really cool spot with all the history.
Unfortunately, a lot of the structures that did stand here have been destroyed, but it's still cool to see what they have on display. On the way back, we were having trouble getting a Grab, which is their Uber, to come pick us up. So we took this other form of public transportation where you kind of sit in this cart and get biked around.
Well, that was not a very efficient mode of transportation. It took way longer than I anticipated, and he didn't even drop me off in the right area. We had a little bit of a language barrier, so we just paid and moved on, and now we're walking to our next stop.
Back in the Old Quarter, we stopped by St. Joseph's Cathedral, which was built in 1886 during French colonial rule in Vietnam. It was actually modeled after the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, as you can tell by the impressive architecture. Unfortunately for us, they were having a mass when we were there, so we weren't able to go inside, just to walk around and see it from the outside. I really wish we would have more time and would have been able to see the inside, as the moody gray facade here is just so cool and it photographs really well.
I'm going to show you a few other places you can add into your day, starting with the Temple of Literature.
You guys know me, I try to do as much as humanly possible, and so in this 24-hour video I wanted to show you all of the different things that you could do in case there was something that looked better than what we did. This is the Temple of Literature, and it's almost 1,000 years old as it was built in 1070. And the person working there told me it represents how deep education has been valued in Vietnamese society.
This is a cool spot, it's beautiful, and there's lots of people doing photo shoots in traditional outfits here as well.
There's a lot more to explore here than there was at the Citadel, and they have ponds and different archways and flowers and all sorts of things that you can see. As you explore, you'll walk through 5 different main courtyards, each with its own meaning and function. And then as you make it to the end, you'll be greeted by a temple which you can go inside if you're interested.
It's wild to see the city that's grown up around this beautiful historical place. There's buildings and traffic all around it.
It only takes about an hour to an hour and a half to see everything, but it's one of my favorite historic spots in the city. From here, it's only about a 5-minute drive over to our next location, the Ho Chi Minh Complex. The mausoleum is the main site here, but I wanted to go to the museum first as it was about to close. This museum was opened in 1990 to mark the 100-year anniversary of Ho Chi Minh's birth. It's not really your typical museum, as it's more designed to document his life, from his early years, which involved a lot of travel, to his role as Vietnam's leader. Like I said, I got here right as it was closing, and they only gave me about 20 minutes to explore, so I didn't really get to engage with the museum much at all, other than to just try to take some pictures to show it to you. And then as you exit the museum, be sure to look on Google Maps and see where the One Pillar Pagoda is, as it's definitely something you're going to want to see. This was originally built in 1049, but unfortunately it's been destroyed and reassembled multiple times over the years, with the most recent being in the 1950s. It's known for its unique design, and it's one of the most iconic temples in Hanoi, and it's just cool to see the small wooden temple balanced on a single stone pillar right in the water. There's an interesting legend that goes with the pagoda, and I will link to the full story in the description so I don't mess it up. The last thing you'll want to see in the complex is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. After his death in 1969, the government chose to preserve his body, and the mausoleum was completed in 1975. At certain times during the day, you can actually go inside and see his preserved body inside of the mausoleum, but that wasn't happening when we were there, and you can't take any pictures or video inside.
Alright, I'm heading back to meet up with the family and go on to a water puppet show.
Before we go to the water puppet show, let's talk about Train Street, one of the most popular attractions in all of Hanoi. This is the famous street where the train goes right beside you, literally a foot away from you, as you're having a drink or having some food. It's a huge tourist attraction and something basically everybody does when they go to Hanoi.
We made it to Train Street about 10 minutes before the train comes. It was packed, but luckily we were able to find a spot right along the train tracks.
This is very wild. The train track is literally right there. I feel like I'm a little too close to it, and it's just super cool looking all the way.
They might have you move back. We'll see. We'll see what they say.
Once the horn goes off saying a train is coming, everybody jumps into action and they move everything and reorganize where you're sitting.
He's telling me to move my legs in, so I am doing as I'm told right now. This is wild how they're closing down this whole street so easily. I'm so excited. This is something I wanted to do for a long time. It's a silly tourist thing, but it's very unique. Jack and Sunny put some bottle caps down there to grab afterwards as well.
Only a few minutes after they cleaned everything up, we heard a horn and the train started coming.
It is wild how close to the train we are. You can touch it very easily.
It's so hard to describe this experience. It doesn't feel as crazy on video as it does in real life, but I mean, that train is right next to you and everybody's just having a drink and enjoying the experience.
That was so crazy. The train, I could literally there you go, I'm touching it.
Yeah.
It was slightly stressful, I'm sweating right now.
And now that the train's crossed, we can just enjoy our smoothies right alongside the tracks. Literally 2 minutes after the train goes by, there's already somebody set up on the tracks. That was such a crazy tourist experience to have here. I think I might have to come back a couple more times while I'm in Hanoi. That's the cafe that we were at right there, but as you can see, there's lots of different cafes. You just gotta get here early so you can get a spot.
I'll show you Train Street again later in this video when I come back at night and give you a little bit more information on it. But basically, you can reach out to a lot of these shop owners via WhatsApp. You can see their information in Google Maps. or you can just get there about 45 minutes early and walk the street and try to find a cafe to stop at.
So the next train on a weekday isn't until 7 o'clock. Be sure to check the schedule because that's about a 4-hour delay before the next train. So you wouldn't really want to wait around. You want to know when you're supposed to go.
All right, now let's head back to Old Quarter and go to the water puppet show.
Honestly, I really like this city. It's a lot of chaos, but it is so fun to walk around and there's so many things to see and take pictures of.
Before going to the water puppet show, we decided to get an egg coffee, which is famous in Hanoi, and the place that supposedly created it is only about a 5-minute walk from the theater. Egg coffee started in the 1940s during a milk shortage, and they actually use a whipped egg yolk as a substitute for milk.
Alright, so this is the place that supposedly created the egg coffee. This is my first experience with it. Wow, that is a really, really thick foam on the top. Almost feels like I'm eating yogurt or something like that. But it's nice and sweet. It's hard to even get the coffee. The foam is so thick on the top.
Creamy, kind of like creme brulee mixed with an espresso.
Wow.
You definitely have to stir it. I finally got the espresso and it was super, super strong. But when I stirred it, it is so refreshing and good. Creamy. So creamy and good. Refreshing is a little bit of a weird way to describe it. I can easily say that that's one spot that lives up to the hype. That is good.
Now onto the water puppet show, which is located right near the lake in the Old Quarter, and it's one of the most popular tourist attractions every day. I recommend getting tickets in advance. Even though there are multiple shows per day, there's a lot of people that will show up and try to get a ticket right before the show starts. Plus, buying it in advance allows you to select the section that you want to be in, and so we picked the VIP section, which was the first 3 rows. The show's 45 to 60 minutes long.
So you want to drink Vietnamese coffee?
Yes.
I know a place with very authentic experience. Follow me.
Yay. But this is the railway.
I know. Here you can drink coffee while watching the train driving past in front of you.
And why would I want that? How close will the train actually be?
Like this close?
That's dangerous.
I thought tourists like feeling experience.
Not while having coffee.
So you want to drink Vietnamese?
Đóng cửa eo biển Bab el-Mandeb là một lựa chọn của Yemen và có thể được triển khai nếu hành động gây hấn nhằm vào Iran và Liban leo thang một cách tàn bạo, hoặc nếu có quốc gia vùng vịnh nào trực tiếp tham gia các hoạt động quân sự nhằm hỗ trợ Israel hoặc Mỹ. Không còn là lời đe dọa xa vời, đó là tuyên bố lạnh gáy của Houthi ngày 2 tháng 4, một tín hiệu cho thấy Trung Đông đang tiến sát đến lằn ranh bùng nổ toàn diện. Khi eo biển huyết mạch có thể bị khóa chặt bất cứ lúc nào, mỗi động thái quân sự của Mỹ, Israel hay các nước vùng vịnh giờ đây đều có thể trở thành ngòi nổ châm vào thùng thuốc súng toàn cầu. Nếu Tehran bị dồn ép, nếu một quốc gia Ả Rập bước chân vào cuộc chiến, Bab al-Mandeb, cánh cửa của Biển Đỏ, có thể sập lại trong tích tắc. Và khi điều đó xảy ra, đây sẽ không còn là cuộc chiến của riêng Trung Đông, mà là cú siết nghẹt trực diện vào mạch máu thương mại và năng lượng của cả thế giới. Và lời cảnh báo đó không dừng lại trên giấy. Chỉ vài ngày trước khi tối hậu thư Bab al-Mandeb được đưa ra, Houthi đã bắt đầu biến đe dọa thành hành động thực tế. Ngày 28 tháng 3 đánh dấu bước ngoặt khi lực lượng này chính thức tuyên bố tấn công các mục tiêu quân sự nhạy cảm ở miền nam Israel, lần tham chiến trực tiếp đầu tiên kể từ khi xung đột bùng nổ. Người phát ngôn Yahya Sarri khẳng định trên kênh Al Masirah rằng các đòn đánh sẽ tiếp diễn cho đến khi đạt được mục tiêu, chừng nào các hành động gây hấn chưa chấm dứt. Israel cho biết đã đánh chặn một tên lửa, trong khi còi báo động vang lên quanh Beersheba và khu vực gần trung tâm nghiên cứu hạt nhân, dù chưa ghi nhận thiệt hại. Việc cuộc tấn công diễn ra chỉ vài giờ sau tín hiệu nhập cuộc cho thấy đây không phải phản ứng một phát, mà là một nước cờ đã được tính toán kỹ lưỡng trong kịch bản leo thang nhiều tầng nấc. Điểm then chốt nằm ở chỗ Houthi không phải một mũi đánh lẻ, mà là một mắt xích trong cả một cấu trúc phối hợp. Chính Yahya Sarri thừa nhận các đòn tấn công này nằm trong chiến dịch có sự liên kết với Iran và Hezbollah. Theo chuyên gia Ibrahim Jalai, đây không phải phản ứng tức thời, mà là kịch bản Tehran đã âm thầm chuẩn bị suốt nhiều năm. Mở thêm mặt trận từ phía nam để ép Israel rơi vào thế lưỡng đầu thọ địch. Khi đó, hệ thống phòng thủ vốn đã căng như dây đàn sẽ bị kéo giãn đến giới hạn, đối mặt nguy cơ quá tải và rạn nứt trên nhiều hướng cùng lúc. Tuy nhiên, tên lửa chỉ là phần nổi. Yếu tố chiến lược thực sự nằm ở eo biển Bab al-Mandeb, công tắc của tuyến vận tải toàn cầu, nơi chiếm khoảng 30% hàng nhập khẩu của Israel và hàng tỷ đô la hàng hóa lưu thông mỗi ngày. Houthi đã nhiều lần khẳng định việc đóng eo biển này là một lựa chọn. Nếu kịch bản đó xảy ra đồng thời với việc Hormuz bị siết chặt, thế giới có thể chứng kiến cú bóp nghẹt kép vào mạch máu thương mại, kéo theo lạm phát tăng vọt và chuỗi cung ứng đứt gãy. Mối đe dọa này không phải lý thuyết. Houthi kiểm soát Sanaa từ năm 2014 và từng gây rối loạn biển đỏ khi tấn công hơn 100 tàu thương mại giai đoạn 2023-2025, đánh chìm nhiều tàu và gây thiệt hại lớn cho tuyến vận tải trị giá khoảng 1.000 tỷ đô la mỗi năm. Ngay cả các chiến dịch không kích của Mỹ năm 2025 cũng chỉ mang tính kìm hãm tạm thời, chưa thể vô hiệu hóa hoàn toàn lực lượng này. Và chính năng lực đã được kiểm chứng đó khiến những cảnh báo của Houthi trở nên đáng sợ hơn bao giờ hết. Đây không phải những đòn đánh ngẫu hứng, mà là một chiến lược được triển khai theo lộ trình rõ ràng. Theo ông Mohammed Mansour, toàn bộ chiến dịch đang diễn ra theo từng giai đoạn, trong đó phong tỏa BAB Al-Mayam là quân bài có thể được tung ra bất cứ lúc nào. Giáo sư Mohammad El-Masri nhận định sự tham chiến của Houthi là rất đáng kể, đồng thời cảnh báo nếu BAB Al-Mayam, Hormuz và thậm chí cả kênh đào Suez cùng bị đe dọa, thế giới sẽ phải đối mặt với một cú sốc thương mại chưa từng có, đúng với kịch bản mà Iran đã âm thầm chuẩn bị từ nhiều năm trước. Hệ quả của kịch bản này đang bắt đầu hiện rõ ngay trong nội bộ Israel. Theo Al Jazeera, việc Houthi mở thêm mặt trận bên cạnh Iran và Hezbollah đã làm dấy lên những nghi ngại lớn về tính khả thi của chiến lược quân sự hiện tại. Mối đe dọa không chỉ nằm trên chiến trường mà còn lan thẳng vào nền kinh tế khi khoảng 30% hàng nhập khẩu của Israel phụ thuộc vào tuyến biển đỏ. Một khi BAB Al-Mayam bị phong tỏa, đó sẽ là đòn đánh trực diện vào huyết mạch kinh tế của Tel Aviv. Và trên thực tế, kịch bản này không còn là giả định xa vời. Theo AFP, ngay sau cuộc tấn công ngày 28 tháng 3, Houthi đã bắt đầu lên kế hoạch ngăn chặn các tàu liên quan đến Israel đi qua eo biển BAB Al-Mayam. Một cố vấn cấp cao của lực lượng này cũng xác nhận điều đó trên Al Arabi TV. Với vị trí nằm giữa Yemen, Djibouti và Eritrea, nơi Houthi kiểm soát phần bờ biển phía Yemen, họ đang nắm trong tay lợi thế then chốt để chi phối một trong những tuyến hàng hải quan trọng bậc nhất thế giới. Nếu Hormuz và BAB Al-Mayam đồng thời bị phong tỏa, tác động sẽ cực kỳ nghiêm trọng. BAB Al-Mayam là cửa ngõ vào biển đỏ và kênh đào Suez, nơi trung chuyển khoảng 1.000 tỷ đô la hàng hóa mỗi năm. Khi cả hai điểm nghẽn bị khóa, chuỗi cung ứng toàn cầu có nguy cơ đứt gãy hoàn toàn. Chi phí vận chuyển sẽ tăng vọt, thời gian giao hàng kéo dài, kéo theo làn sóng lạm phát mới và nguy cơ giá dầu Brent leo thang lên mức kỷ lục, đẩy thị trường năng lượng vào trạng thái bất ổn. Israel sẽ là một trong những bên chịu tác động trực tiếp nhất khi khoảng 30% hàng nhập khẩu phụ thuộc vào tuyến này. Trong khi đó, Saudi Arabia cũng rơi vào thế khó. Khi Hormuz bị đe dọa, Riyadh đã phải chuyển hướng dầu sang cảng Jambu trên biển đỏ, cửa ngõ an toàn cuối cùng. Nếu BAB Al-Mayam tiếp tục bị phong tỏa, Saudi Arabia có thể buộc phải từ bỏ thế trung lập để phản ứng quân sự nhằm bảo vệ lợi ích sống còn. Chính vì vậy, phản ứng của các quốc gia vùng vịnh đang trở thành biến số, có thể kích hoạt một vòng xoáy leo thang mới. UAE được cho là đã sẵn sàng phối hợp với Mỹ để mở lại Hormuz bằng vũ lực, một bước đi mà Houthi và Iran xem như lời tuyên chiến trực diện vào chiến lược phong tỏa. Ngay lập tức, lực lượng này phát đi cảnh báo cứng rắn. Bất kỳ quốc gia nào can dự sẽ phải đối mặt với hậu quả không thể đảo ngược. Trong khi đó, Saudi Arabia vẫn cố giữ thế trung lập thận trọng, nhưng khoảng đệm an toàn đang nhanh chóng thu hẹp khi các tuyến xuất khẩu dầu huyết mạch của nền kinh tế liên tục bị đe dọa. Ở chiều ngược lại, sự xuất hiện dày đặc của các khí tài Mỹ như tàu USS Tripoli cùng hàng nghìn lính thủy đánh bộ không chỉ mang ý nghĩa trấn an mà còn là con dao hai lưỡi. Nó có thể tiếp thêm dũng khí cho các đồng minh bước vào cuộc chơi, nhưng đồng thời cũng biến họ thành mục tiêu ưu tiên trong các đòn trả đũa của trục kháng chiến do Iran dẫn dắt, đẩy toàn bộ khu vực tiến gần hơn tới một cuộc đối đầu trực diện khó kiểm soát. Trong bối cảnh đó, Liên Hợp Quốc đã kêu gọi lực lượng Houthi không tham gia sâu hơn vào cuộc xung đột tại Trung Đông, kể cả thông qua các vụ tấn công bằng tên lửa hoặc thiết bị bay không người lái, đồng thời cảnh báo hành động của nhóm này có nguy cơ càng làm lan rộng xung đột quân sự. Người phát ngôn của Tổng thư ký Liên Hợp Quốc Antonio Guterres, ông Stephen Dujarric nhấn mạnh: "Chúng tôi quan ngại về các cuộc tấn công tên lửa của Houthi nhằm vào Israel trước đó cùng ngày. Những hành động này có nguy cơ làm lan rộng hơn nữa xung đột quân sự trong khu vực. Chúng tôi nhấn mạnh rằng luật pháp quốc tế, bao gồm cả luật nhân đạo quốc tế, phải được tất cả các bên tôn trọng vào mọi thời điểm." Ông cũng yêu cầu các bên tuân thủ đầy đủ nghị quyết 2768 năm 2025 của Hội đồng Bảo an Liên Hợp Quốc và các nghị quyết liên quan đến việc Houthi tấn công tàu bè thương mại. Tất cả những diễn biến dồn dập này cho thấy Trung Đông đã vượt xa một điểm nóng cục bộ để biến thành một vòng lửa đa tầng, nơi mỗi nước cờ đều kích hoạt phản ứng dây chuyền khó lường. Việc Houthi chính thức nhập cuộc không chỉ mở rộng chiến trường theo chiều ngang, mà còn kéo toàn bộ khu vực trượt dần vào trạng thái đối đầu trực diện với nguy cơ lan rộng ra quy mô toàn cầu. Thưa quý vị, Trung Đông lúc này không khác gì một bàn cờ nghẹt thở, nơi mọi tính toán sai lầm đều phải trả giá bằng sự rung chuyển của cả nền kinh tế thế giới. Liệu các quốc gia vùng vịnh có chấp nhận bước vào vòng xoáy lửa bất chấp những cảnh báo cứng rắn, hay Washington sẽ buộc phải chún tay trước sức ép ngày càng siết chặt từ trong nước lẫn quốc tế? Câu trả lời có thể lộ diện chỉ trong vài ngày tới, và rất có thể đó sẽ là bước ngoặt định hình lại toàn bộ trật tự khu vực.
Exploring stands is like all this like nature stuff.
I welcome you.
And then 1971 milk milk. Thank you for one gift or something. Thank you. And then nature stuff is really you need Starlink, and then car Starlink, and drive around. That is the best way to explore. So there are actually we won't be able to explore fully Kyrgyzstan too. We'll only go a few places, but we won't be able to explore that much as well. Pilsky, thank you for 71. Also, thank you. But flights, now that I know, it's not that bad. From Korea to stands, I think we'll definitely revisit after I get license, I guess, and with some other people as well, maybe. But today we're in Kyrgyzstan first, and then we're gonna speed run the city. There's actually not that much inside the city, though. I'm gonna be honest. Last country before Korea. Yeah, we're gonna go. Jamgrad, thank you for $10.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you. We had to wake up early and then take a car. It took about 5 hours, cross border, and then we're here. Yeah, to be honest, I'm actually pretty exhausted from a little bit of from all the like bike trip in Vietnam and all the stands. So gotta go back to Korea for like a week maybe and rest, and I might go check out Songkran a little bit, and then do some bike trip. I am not sure actually, but Korea actually has a lot of cherry blossom happening right now, and then also Korea weather is perfect. It's like spring weather. There are tons of festival going on. It seems like based on what I searched, so. I think Korea, we're gonna meet some of my friends that stays in Korea, and then we can stream and everything. So I think Korea will be pretty good, and then I can finally get my skincare and eat some delicious food. My stream looks like 360. Yeah, because the Wi-Fi internet is not that good right now, so we gotta head out.
The Genesis tree.
Oh. Alright, back. Yo.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Internet shit, bro.
Is it really?
I mean, yo.
I'm at 4.6 out today.
Like inside internet shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Back.
Yeah.
It is so hot. Dawn Shotcakes, thank you for $3. I put all of your streams through Google Translate. This was the result. Meow 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 meow. For example, meow meow. Bro, what?
Honestly, that is the goal. I was gonna go after this trip, but I fucking got
You're gonna go with?
the ball.
Baltic in Europe?
Yeah, like.
Oh, like right away after this?
Yeah, because we're already there.
Oh yeah, we were pretty close actually.
We're not doing a 5-hour hiking, guys. Get it right. We're doing a 10-hour hike.
We're doing 10-hour hiking. All right, let me call
The girls are hot and blonde.
You like Blondie?
Sure.
Dude, I need to drink. I need to drink coffee, bro.
Okay, let's get this coffee store right there now.
No! We gotta go to the bazaar. Bazaar closes so early.
Yes, Jenny.
Have a great day, Jenny. We all gonna have a great day together. We're gonna speed run the city, bro.
Yeah, speed run, guys.
Yeah, we're actually gonna speed run
Yeah,
the city.
guys,
But
we're
the
speed
thing
running.
is, I'm gonna be honest. There's
nothing.
the city is boring, dude.
Yeah, man, we didn't even explore it, and we already know it's boring.
Yeah, city. That's what I always say to Chad. Like IRL, if you only go to like city, it's fucking boring.
You